Hey everybody, thanks for coming to check out another Line Pilates and Movement mat workout. If this is your first time here and you enjoy the video, I highly encourage you to subscribe to the channel. I drop a new workout video every Monday and I would love to hit 300 subscribers by Thanksgiving, so just a few weeks away. But today I have got a full body strength and core at home workout for you that I have in fact filmed at home. So it is a 35-minute workout. You're not going to need any equipment, so go ahead, grab a bottle of water, some space on the floor, and we're gonna get started. So let's go ahead. As I mentioned, we are going to start with your hands flat on the floor, feet planted into the ground, and just take some big inhales and exhales for me. Inhaling through the nose, and exhale through the mouth. And repeat, inhale through the nose, and exhale. Continue to cycle through this breath. With every inhale, feel your spine lengthen a little bit. With every exhale, you feel your core wrap tighter around your spine. And maybe take any little shifts in movement you might need. Maybe rock the knees side to side. That's feeling pretty good to me this morning. Maybe you start doing a few little pelvic tuck motions as you continue with this breath. We'll take about 3 more big inhales and exhales. Inhale through the nose. Cycle through these last 2 at your own pace. And last one, big inhale. On your next inhale, you're going to reach your arms all the way up overhead, reach to the opposite side of the room. Exhale, pull your arms down by your sides again, and repeat. Inhale all the way up overhead. Exhale, pulling down, down, down. And we're just going to cycle through a few more here. Feeling the chest, the shoulders open up. Keeping your spine really long and strong as you work through this. Let's go for another 3. Connect this movement to your core, to your upper back. And let's go for last one. Inhale, reach up overhead. Circle your arms out to the side all the way down towards your hips and repeat. Inhale up. And exhale, cycle through. And continue to work through this. Once again, check in with the spine and the core. Feeling everything stay long and strong in the torso and working through your shoulders. One more this direction, circle all the way down and up to the ceiling, and then reverse. Exhale, pressing long and low. Open wide to the side, overhead, and repeat. Press long and low. Inhale up and over. Exhale. Big breaths here, starting off our Saturday morning. Let's go for 3. And last 2. And last one, fingertips up overhead. Take your fingers behind your ears. I'm going to adjust my little witch hat because it is Halloween, so I had to dress up. On your exhale, peel your head, neck, and shoulders up. Pull deep into the core and lower back down again. Repeat, exhale and inhale. Exhale. Inhale. As you cycle through this, keeping the shoulders away from the ears. Your tailbone should glue down to the floor. And you want to try and almost dig your heels into the ground. Feel the back of the body engage. Let's just go for 3. And 2. And hold it up, last one. Hold it. Pull the right foot into tabletop. Going straight into switches. Switch to left and right and left and right. Keep the chest uplifted as long as you can. Exhale. Exhale. Keep going for 4 and 3. Shoulders pulled down. Last 2 And last one, pull the knees together, tabletop. Lower the head, neck, and shoulders down. Keep your hands behind the head. On your inhale, shoot the right leg long and forward. Switch with the left. And switch. And switch. Keeping your hips even on the floor. Pull the upper abs inward. Try not to let your back arch. Feel the connection to the lower abs, the glutes, as you cycle through this. We've got last 4 and 3. Last 2. Get ready. Hold both legs long. Last 1. We hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull the knees into your chest and breathe. Rock side to side for a moment, guys. Let the lower back release for a moment. Pop your feet onto the floor. Feet in parallel. Press your arms down by your sides. And we're going to go into just itty bitty pelvic tucks, which means you're going to press your lower back into the floor, squeeze your glutes, and then lengthen back out again. And repeat. Exhale, press the lower back down, squeeze the glutes, and lengthen your spine out. So this is the prep for a bridge. It's just a really tiny movement. You don't even really have to lift your hips off the floor, but you just want to feel all of these great little muscles in the lower abdominals, the glutes, the hamstrings, all connect in to make this movement happen. Keeping your upper back and your neck really steady on the floor. Inhale. Let's go for 4. Inhale, and last 3. Beautiful, guys. Lots of breath. Last 2. And last 1. Lengthen your tailbone out on the floor. All right, now we go into full bridge. Squeeze the glutes, roll the hips up, up, up. Feel the fronts of your thighs elongate. Feel the glutes engage to lift you up. And then roll yourself back down 1 vertebrae at a time. And with these first few bridges, feel free to take a less is more mentality. These can get kind of heated pretty quickly in the glutes and hamstrings. So kind of ease into these first 2 or 3 just to see how the hips and spine are moving today. And now we start to take slightly bigger, slightly deeper bridges. Pull the upper abs in, roll your spine down to the floor 1 vertebrae at a time, and repeat. Exhale, roll up. Keeping the knees in parallel as you roll, roll, roll. Keeping your upper back connected to the floor, shoulders pull down. Finding that lower ab connection. And rolling back, down, down, down. We're going to go for 3 more. Nice and fluid today. Digging your heels down into the floor to engage the glutes. Rolling, rolling, rolling. We've got last 2. Exhale, roll up. Feel your feet pressing into the floor. Last one. Exhale, roll up. Thighs stay parallel to each other. Hold the uplifted position. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. And exhale, press down low. Inhale, up overhead. Exhale, press down low. And inhale. And exhale. Lots of control through the core. Check in with the inner thighs. Make sure they're parallel. Shoulders are down away from the ears for last 2. And last 1, press the palms down by your sides. Roll yourself down to the floor 1 vertebrae at a time. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, pull your knees into your chest, rock side to side. Beautiful job, guys. Hopefully the back of the body got a little bit of heat there. We're going to pull your knees straight into tabletop position, gluing the inner thighs together. Feel that teeny tiny bit of space underneath your lower back so that you find a nice neutral. Pull your rib cage down to the floor. You should feel the back of your ribs kind of spread out on the ground. And you get a lot of core connection by pulling your abs inward towards the spine. Let your arms come wide to the side. Palms are going to face up towards the ceiling. And we're going to start by rotating your legs over to the right side. Exhale to pull them back through center. Rotate your legs to the left side. Letting your hip come up off the floor as you create this great rotation through the spine. Tapping into the obliques as you continue to cycle left to right. Feel the backs of your shoulders stay connected to the floor. And inhale. And exhale. Careful not to arch your back here. You got to keep a lot of connection into the core, pulling into the midline of your body so that you're not arching up to the ceiling and letting your rib cage pop open. Keep it going. Shoulders glue down. Let's go for 3. And last 2. And last 1. Come center, hold it there. Bring the heels together, knees apart, so your heels are connected, your knees are separate. We're in external rotation. On your inhale, shoot both legs long and forward. Drag them back in again. Every time you shoot long and forward, the inner thighs zip. Inner thighs zip together, glute squeeze. Drag back in. If this is too much on the lower back, you can take the legs a little higher or just don't extend them all the way out. We're going to go for 3. Get ready. We've got last 2. And we've got last 1. Drag the legs in. Hold them there. Now, keeping this external rotation, separate your heels. Squeeze the inner thighs, lower abs, drag the heels together. Separate the heels, drag them together. So in yoga, this I believe would be called something similar to like a happy baby pose we're doing. But here we want to actually create a pelvic floor connection, meaning every time you drag together, you zip the lower abs in and up. Outer hips take you out to the side. So don't just let your legs fall open, really control that kind of lateral position of the legs. Let's go for 2. Last 1. Keep the heels together, lower both feet down to the floor, maintaining that external rotation. Seamless transition because we're going to go into some little V bridges. So right now you should still have the heels together, toes apart, knees separated about shoulder distance apart. And on your exhale, squeeze your glutes, roll your hips up, 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 up to the top of a bridge, press the backs of your arms down, and then roll yourself back down 1 vertebrae at a time. Inhale. And exhale, squeeze the glutes, rolling up, 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 up. Really get into the glute connection here. And then roll back down 1 vertebrae at a time. Check in with what your shoulders and your neck are doing. Can you keep everything really long and strong? Or are you rocking the neck, rocking the shoulders around? And try to stabilize everything there. Exhale, squeezing up, 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 up. Rolling back down through each vertebrae. Let's go for 2 more. Lots of breath here. Last 1, exhale. Roll it up, up, up. Hold it there. All right, now you keep the hips uplifted. Lift the heels off the floor. Lower the heels back down. As you lift and lower, you want to really focus on keeping the hips up and keeping your heels connected. So you got to work even deeper into those hip sockets to keep the heels connected. Keep going. Exhale. Ooh, we've got last 3. and 2. Last one, lower the heels, roll yourself back down to the floor, 1 vertebrae at a time. Pull those externally rotated knees into your chest and rock side to side. Woohoo, that was a good one. Almost got me in the hamstring there. Alrighty, pop the feet back on the floor for me. Take the fingertips around the back of the head. Shoulders pull down away from the ears. On your exhale, peel the head, neck, and shoulders up. Hold it there for me. Rotate left elbow to right knee. Pull the knee to tabletop. And come back down and center. And right elbow to left knee. Pull to tabletop. And center. As you cycle through this, you really want to feel your core stay tight in towards your spine. You want to feel this lift coming from the abdomen, not from the neck, by tucking your chin and pressing that kind of mid-upper back area into the floor. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Let's go for last 4 and last 3 and last 2 and last 1, and come center, hold it up, up, up. On your exhale, pick both feet up off the floor to tabletop. Lower them back down to the ground. Both feet lift up. And today we're doing these a little differently, keeping the legs separate, not gluing them together. Work through both hip sockets individually. Keep the chest up lifted. We've got 3. Pull the core in. Last 2. And last 1. Keep the legs up. Lower the head, neck, and shoulders down. All right, get ready. Arms reach up to the ceiling. On your exhale, peel the head, neck, and shoulders up. Hold it up there for me. Shoot the right leg long and forward. Switch, switch, switch. Dig deep into the core. You can do it. Exhale, exhale. We've got 4 and 3. Shoulders down, 2. Last 1, and lower everything back down. Woo. Beautiful job, guys. Go ahead, rock the knees side to side for just a moment. Let everything kind of chill out. And now, I'm going to have you actually scooch your feet forward so you get a little bit more room underneath the knees. So you're not so tight in towards your bum. Feet are still going to be parallel. Inhale, reach the arms up to the ceiling. Roll the shoulders down your back. On your exhale, you're going to swoop the body forward. Woo, hello, C curve. Let's try that one again. Lengthen yourself up to a seated position. And then roll yourself back down 1 vertebrae at a time. There we go. This is a movement where on your exhale, swooping up and forward, you'll know if your back is tight. And I know that seems really weird and contradictory, but typically it gets very difficult to roll through this position with control if your back or your shoulders are tight. So try and really kind of curl into the core without hunching the shoulders forward. So keep the shoulders down your back. Think about opening the collarbones up, zip the core in and up at the top of the movement, and then tuck the tailbone again. Rolling, 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 rolling. Inhale. And exhale. Woo. There we go. And roll back down. It's actually really funny because last night I went to bed with my upper back feeling very tight. And now this morning, these are becoming a little bit stickier. But the more you do them, the more you work into them, the better they're going to feel. Let's go for just 2 more. Getting into the core, pulling up, 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 up. Last one, roll on down. And swooping forward, rolling up, 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 up. Sit up nice and tall. All right, now we change the movement just slightly. Find a comfortable position for the feet. On your exhale, C curve back just halfway. Pull into the lower abs so that you can curl forward. Sit up tall again. And repeat. If you're getting way too much in the hip flexors, you can absolutely just pop your hands
behind the hamstrings and give yourself a little assist there if you're getting a lot going on in that kind of front of the hip crease area. And exhale, tuck the tailbone. Shoulders pulled down and away from the ears. And let's just go for 2 more. C curve from the tailbone, that lowest part of your back. And last one, hold it back there. Hold that halfway position. Flatten your abdomen. Grab onto the elbows. On your exhale, curl to the right. And center. Curl to the left. And center, keeping your butt bones stable on the floor. You know your butt bones aren't staying stable if your knees shift side to side. So only rotate as far as you can keep those knees really still. Leading with the rib cage, not with the shoulders. Exhale. And exhale. Let's go 3. Beautiful. 2, drop the shoulders back. Last one. Pull center, curl your body forward, sit up tall. Let's take a butterfly stretch, guys. Nice work. Nose to toes for me. Sink on down. Take 2 big inhales and exhales here. Last one. Roll yourself up to a seated position, roll the shoulders back, and let's go ahead and take your hands behind your body. Boom, now I have my witch hat on full display here. Happy Halloween, guys. All right, fingertips facing your bum, taking your hands just a touch wider than the shoulders, not too crazy. Keeping the feet however you're comfortable with them. On your inhale, bend those elbows and press back up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Always thinking about the shoulders pulling down away from the ears. So you don't want to get turtlenecky with this movement and kind of get tucked up. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful adjustment. Keeping that really long neck, really long upper back. Let's go for 3. And last 2. And last one, drive it up, 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 hold it. We're going to make this a little bit more challenging. Tuck the feet pretty close to your bum. Dig your heels into the floor. On the exhale, lift your hips 6 inches off the floor. Pull the core in and up. Now, bend the elbows to tap the bum down. Press back up again. Bend the elbows, tap the bum down. Press back up again. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Working through the triceps for 3. And 2, pull the core back in. Last one, hold it up, 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 hold it. Dig the toes down, lift the heels. Lower the heels back down. Dig the toes down, lift the heels. Lower back down. Keeping the arms long and strong. You can always opt to just drop your bum to the floor. Exhale, inhale. Either way, you're strong in the shoulders. Dig your big toe down for 3. And 2. Last one, lower everything back down. Shake those arms out. Woo. Nice job, guys. Roll the shoulders back a couple of times. And let's just do a couple side bends with the neck. Just dropping the ear to the shoulder. Going side to side. Like so. Beautiful job, everybody. Alrighty, go ahead and let's swing around, coming to an all fours position. I know we just did a wrist heavy series, so if you're feeling too much in the wrists, feel free to come down onto your knuckles instead. But we're gonna go into a lovely little cat-cow to start the day. So on your exhale, tuck your tailbone, roll this movement all the way up through the spine, eyes to your thighs. Squeeze the inner thighs together. And then flip your tailbone, spread your knees away from each other, lift the chest, lengthen the arms, and then repeat, tuck the tailbone. And with this movement, you always want to think about starting with your tailbone, with the bottom of your spine, and then you roll up to the top of your spine. And repeat, exhale,
Zipping the core in. And inhale, lengthen to cow pose.
Lifting the chest. And exhale, lengthen
into cat. And lengthen
into cow. We're going to go for last one here. Exhale, rounding through the spine,
feeling some nice fluidity build there. And then lengthen
all the way into cow pose. Beautiful. Lift the chest, bringing yourself to a nice neutral spine. Careful that you don't start to tuck your tailbone under you. Keep that nice lower back long and strong. As you inhale, reach the right arm long and forward. Lower it back down. Left arm long and forward. Lower down and right arm. And left arm. Keep it going. And right arm. And left arm. Beautiful job. We're going to inhale. Keeping your lower abs pulled inward. Keeping the shoulders pulled down away from your ears for 3. And last 2. Get ready, last 1. Hands come right underneath the shoulders. On your inhale, bend the elbows, lower your chest to the floor. And press back up again. And repeat, lower the chest in between your hands. Press back up again. As you come down and up, you want to keep your elbows tight in towards your sides so that you're not letting the elbows flare too far out to the side. Let's go for 3. Hello, triceps. And last 2. Exhale. Last 1. Drive up, up, up. Toes together, sit the hips all the way back to the heels. Come to a child's pose. Beautiful job, everybody. Alrighty, pulling your body back forward. We are going to switch gears a little bit. So your left elbow, I always get confused with the setup. Your left elbow is coming down to the floor, right underneath your shoulder. Right hand is going to stay long into the floor. Now, you're going to send your right foot long and backward. So left elbow's down, right leg is long. Yep. And now all I want you to do is start to rotate your hips open to the right side. So you see how I was just facing the floor with my hips? Now they're just facing a little bit more open to the side. Your right arm is still strong in the floor. Left elbow is still strong on the floor. And now you're going to lift and lower. Lift and lower. And while you lift and lower, check in with what your torso is doing. Are you drooping down to the floor here? Or are you keeping the core really long and strong? Beautiful job, guys. Exhale and exhale. Let's go for 4 and 3. Get ready. 2, shoulders are strong. 1, hold it up, up, up. Big circles. Big circles, not letting your pelvis shift around. Just working through the hip. Exhale, exhale for 3 and 2 and 1. Switch directions. Roll it around the opposite way. Keep it going. Exhale. We've got 4 and 3. Last 2 and 1, and lower that leg all the way down. Come back to center. Roll the shoulders out for me, guys. Roll your neck around once or twice. And then we're going to come to the opposite side. I know that one can get a little shoulder heavy, definitely a lot hip heavy. But now we're going to come down to the opposite direction. So I just turned myself around because now we're going to do right elbow to the floor. Left foot is going long and back. Pull the core in as you rotate open. Perfect. And now, let me get away from my dresser. We lift and lower. Lift and lower. Careful that when you do this lift and lower, you don't start to sickle your foot. It's not your ankle reaching for the floor, it's the whole leg. Exhale, you may find one side's a little tighter than the other, and that's totally cool. It's the name of the game. It's why we do both sides. Let's go for 3 and 2. Hold it up, last one. Big circles. Kind of the size of a watermelon is about right. Check in with the core and the shoulders for 3 and 2 and 1, and switch directions. Exhale, exhale. Keep it going. Zip the core in for 3 and 2 and lower back down. Whoa. Nice job, guys. Roll the shoulders back for me and take a breath. Alrighty, I have to do a quick time check because I realized I have no idea where we are time-wise. Oh, look at that. All right, I do believe we have just enough time to do some clamshells. So you guys are gonna lay down on your side. Wow, that went really, really fast. Fantastic job, guys. Pull the core in and up. We're just gonna do a very quick sideline series because we do have to do both sides. Stacking the knees and ankles. Make space underneath your waist like you could rub your fingers under there. And now, heels together, knees apart. Wow, these feel great after that lovely little side series we just did. First one, already burning. Exhale, exhale, keep it going. Lots of breath, keeping your shoulders away from your ears. We've got last 2 and last one. Let's get a little internal rotation going on in there. Knees glue together, heels come apart. Exhale, exhale, keep it going. We've got last 4 and 3. Zip the core in, 2. Last one, lower down, and now parallel lift the leg. Lower back down. Parallel lift and lower. Moving the knee and ankle through the same height. Exhale. Inhale. Let's go for 2. Hold it up. Last one. Drag that bent knee forward. Tap the toe to the floor. Squeeze your glute to tap the toe behind you. Pull the leg forward. Keep the core engaged. Squeeze the glute to tap the toe behind you. And when I say squeeze the glute, I really do mean squeeze the glute and don't arch your lower back. Let's go for 2. And last one. Pull to center, come down to the floor, and let's flip onto your back. Take a quick figure 4 stretch. Ankle pulls over the knee, and you can pull that into your chest. And we'll just breathe here for a moment. And whenever you're ready, let's shift on over to the opposite side. Coming down so that your knees and ankles are stacked, your core is pulling in, not totally droop into the floor. Find that space so that you can glide your fingers under there. And then we lift and lower. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Keep it going. Finding lots of length in the spine. Exhale. We've got 4. Squeeze the heels together. 3. Last 2. And last one, we go to internal rotation. Knees squeeze together. That heel comes up. And keep it going. Exhale. Actively bringing the heels together. Exhale. We've got last 3. And 2. Last one. Parallel lift. Lift and lower.
lift, and lower. We're just doing a few here. For a last 2. Hold it up, last 1, so that you can pull the toe forward, tap. Squeeze the glute backward, tap. Pull the toe forward, and squeeze the glute backward. Keep it going, always pulling through center. We've got last 2. And last 1. Come center, lower everything down, tap out the glute, and let's go ahead, lay flat on your back so that you can take a figure 4 stretch, and you can pull into that a little bit deeper if you'd like to. Alrighty, let's pop both feet on the floor. We'll take 2 big inhales and exhales to end the day. Inhale through the nose. And 1 more. Inhale. And go ahead, roll onto your side. Roll up to seated, and that is going to be the day.